Many of you are familiar with this quote by Bill Gates. When he says, we always overestimate the change that will occur in the next 2 years, which is so true, and underestimate the change that will occur in the next 10. And the issue is, don't let yourself be lulled into inaction. Remember the fishing story I told you a few minutes ago. It's interesting, it's been 7 years since Congress first authorized the hospital value-based purchasing program. It's been 7 years. And since then, there's been a ton of work that's been done. And there's been lots of experimentation. And the reality is that value-based payment system is coming. It is not in a negative sense, but they're like the black clouds of that storm that are coming. We have to start directing our attention to the things that can significantly improve value. That chronic illness, mental illness and substance abuse, and improving end-of-life care if we're going to achieve the triple aim. It sounds daunting, doesn't it? Or even outside of the scope of what we can think that we can do. But it reminds me of a quote, and I've said this on stage many times. It's a quote, and quite honestly, it's been inspirational to me for many years in my journey from a small town in Michigan to the stage today. And that quote, quite honestly, is still on my computer monitor at work. It's yellowed and tattered. It's quite old. I think it's from the 1990s. And that quote is Eleanor Roosevelt saying, "You must do the thing you think you cannot do." And that's what we're up against as an industry. We must do the thing that we think we cannot do. I think you're up to it. I think we're up to it. I've seen the volunteers in this organization as I go around the country. I know what we're up against. I hope that this conversation and that quote will inspire all of you to tackle today's healthcare challenges with a renewed spirit and energy and determination. It's because we have to do it. And I know, I really do know, and in some respects, even coming into this speech, I felt like I might be preaching to the choir. But we have to take that message out here because I know that together we can accomplish those great things. So thank you so much, and thank you for being here at ANI.